A very warm welcome to Mint. Joining me today is our national writer, Mr. P.R. Sanjai, who will be talking about the Air India pilots calling off their 58-day long strike. Welcome to Mint, Sanjay. Thank you for glad to have you here. So, why did it take 58 long days for them to call off the strike?
Thanks, Zara. This is one of the largest ever strike faced by national flag carrier Air India. Initially, pilots were telling that they want their exclusive rights to fly Dreamliners, which is Boeing 787, and they don't want actually to share the rights with erstwhile Indian Airlines pilots. So they started the strike, and government stick to their stand. Civil Aviation Ministry and airline management as well was stick to their stance, telling that they will have to call off this strike unconditionally before any talks can actually fructify. But the strike continued, and as a twist, a dramatic twist, on Monday, these pilots, warring pilots, IPG, Indian Pilots Guild, filed an appeal before Delhi High Court. And Delhi High Court said, since it's a national flag carrier, and you will have to, deal this thing out of the court. So, they instructed airline management as well as, the pilots to talk out of the court and, settle out. Since it is a court's mandate, pilots have no other way but to call off the strike, and airline management as well as they have no other way but to speak to these pilots and to get to sort out the issue. So that took these many days, 58, as much as 58 days to get an end to this burning issue.
So, has the strike been fruitful? Do you think that they will gain from the strike, the pilots or the company?
No, actually, the losers are management and pilots as well. Interestingly, Air India during the strike lost their market share in domestic sector, and they lost as much as 5,000 crore in 500 crores. That means 10 crore a day for these 58 days. So that is the revenue loss, and as well as they, now if you are a passenger and if you're going to book Air India, you will think twice, because your credibility of network, reliability of that flight operations are gone for a toss. So it will take some more time, because all these passengers will book in advance, 3 months in advance. So when you are going to book plan a travel, you will think twice whether to book or not book. For in the case of pilots, all the while government was telling that please talk to us about a Dharmadhigari committee which will address the parity issues, and they said no, will not agree to that. Now they are telling that you take us back. They have terminated 101 pilots during the strike, so take us back. Now we'll discuss. So all these days, they have lost a lot of flying hours, and for the pilots, and they lost the credibility as a union because they got deregistered, and for airline they lost 10 crore a day on revenue loss, and they lost market share, they lost credibility in the network schedule. By the way, other carriers like Jet Airways, Indigo, SpiceJet gained their market share as well.
So, do you see this strike being called off as a silver lining for Air India, and this is the way ahead for the airline?
It's the general market conditions are not that favorable for carriers. Air India has already got a 30,000 crore worth bailout from government. So the moment they got, immediately the strike started. So now to get back to that original turnaround plan, it takes some time. So how fast they are back into normalcy, that is going to be the key issue. So if a management could do something brilliant job to put the airline back into normalcy, that will actually help to get the airline turnaround. But however, the oil prices are cooling off, but rupee depreciation is not favorable for airlines, as well as passenger growth is slipping towards single digit. That is also cause for concern. So at this, when there are a lot of headwinds and Air India has to fly out of this turbulence, it is going to be a Himalayan task.
Thank you, Sanjay, for your insights on Air India. So let's just all hope that the strike being called off will help Air India fly off the turbulence. And that's all for now, and thank you for watching.